Hello and welcome to ISTV English News. I'm Tansham Sangeeta giving you the news. First, the headlines. Demand for grants for Panchayat, Horticulture and Soil Conservation and Economics and Statistics passed in the State Assembly today. And MLA Biren urges the MLA involved in the case of a KNF cadre taken away from a private hospital to clarify before the House. Now the news in detail. In today's Assembly session, discussion on three demands on grants of 120 crore 87 lakh rupees were held and passed. The demands include 61 crore 32 lakh rupees for Panchayat, 33 crore 93 lakh rupees for Horticulture and Soil Conservation, and 25 crore 58 lakh rupees for Economics and Statistics. Cut motion was put up by opposition leader MLA Dr. I. Bohalbi, P. Brojen, T. S. Shyamkumar, Dikho Samuel Raisom, and K. Joykishan. Taking part in the cut motion, Dr. I. Bohalbi said there are ample indications which suggest that policies on Panchayati Raj are not being implemented in the state. This is part of Centre's policy of devolution of power. He said the funds sanctioned by the department for 164 Panchayat in the state is too little. Informing the House, the Centre allocates huge amount of funds for Panchayat for states. Dr. I. Bohalbi said in the state plan, very little amount of money is allocated for Panchayat. He further said there have been demands for a separate department of Panchayat. He further said a consultative body of 10 to 15 years should be established to implement policies. He also suggested the need for delimitation of the existing Panchayat area before the upcoming election. MLA Dr. I. Bohalbi also expressed before the floor of the House a case of financial mismanagement regarding the MGNREGS of Thoubal district. He said in Thoubal district, 126 rupees was taken from every job card holder for 6 days as insurance cover, which amounted to 756 rupees per job card holder. However, the company submitted money at the rate of 174 rupees per job card holder, incurring the state a loss of 2 crore 70 lakh rupees. He urged concerned authority to look into the matter. Taking part in the discussion, Andro Assembly Constituency MLA T. S. Shyamkumar said, though some parts of Nomajing Hills and Kalapahar area have been taken away from Panchayat and included in ADC, lack of communication and misunderstanding, the people of the state area failed to get any benefit either from Panchayat or ADC, and the government needs immediate attention to the suffering of these villagers. He further maintained that there is a big gap between State Institute of Panchayat functions and Centre guideline on the institute. He called for investigation to find out whether the institute has given 325 days of awareness program and training within 1 year time. Manipur will develop if Panchayat is fully developed. He also suggested the need to check malpractices and loopholes within the institute. Taking part in the discussion, MLA Thamarjit and L. Ibomcha supported the idea for delimitation of Panchayat areas. MLA Ibomcha also maintained that it will be better if backward region grant fund is implemented in all hill regions of the state instead of implementing only in 3 districts. He also suggested the need for prevention of jhuming cultivation by identifying the jhuming areas of the state so that it will help in maintaining ecological balance. He also urged the concerned minister to find out whether the money pumped in at Mao Potato Farm and its production really commensurate. MLA Joykishan said Manipur soil is very fertile and is very suitable for horticulture. He also stressed the need to revive mag fruit of Manipur, which has high demand even in Russia. Mangoes are available in plenty, and if some factories are set up for mangoes, then it will help a lot in the improvement of state economy. This will help in giving employment opportunities to educated unemployed youths of the state. The state government should keep an eye on mass plantation of umoro in the state. Taking part in the discussion, MLA Dikho and Samuel Raisom maintained that Manipur has high prospect for horticulture activities. Development of horticulture will definitely improve state economy. Many of the fruits and juices used in the state are brought from outside the state. To prevent import of fruits and its allied products in the state, the government need to pay more attention to produce fruits on a large scale. Dikho Samuel Raisom. The controversy regarding the involvement of a legislature in the case of a KNF cadre who was allegedly taken away from a private hospital echoed in the assembly today. Raising the issue in the assembly session today, MLA Biren questioned the identity of the legislature involved in the case. MLA Biren said the concerned legislature in question should clarify to the assembly. During the 0 hour, MLA K. Shyam raised the transporters' demand for setting up highway protection force should be taken seriously. He said the threat of transporters to stop plying vehicles if the demands are not met by the 2nd of July should not be taken lightly. He also said the government should give compensations for vehicle burn on highways immediately. MLA Nunglu Victor said family members of those killed in encounter with the 10 Assam rifles are facing problems while taking the dead bodies. He urged the government to look into the matter. He also said to prevent such incidents in future, the government needs to find the truth and investigate the matter. Meanwhile, Hangang Assembly Constituency MLA N. Biret said the news report broadcasted on ISTV network and other daily newspapers on June 22nd and 23rd suggesting that a minister might have taken or met an injured KNFP cadre in a private hospital in Imphal and demanded that the concerned minister should explain his position and clarify to the floor of the House. He said these kinds of incidents bring bad name for the legislature, especially in front of Assam Rifles and Army personnel. He also said the government needs to investigate into the matter of 6 alleged underground cadres killed in an encounter. All Manipur Aggregated Social Health Activist Workers Union has warned that if the demand submitted to Health Minister Fazatan Tonsing and Director National Rural Health Mission is not implemented soon, then the union is all set to launch various agitations. Meanwhile, 6 office bearers of MPP Minority Cell have been elected. MD Rahimuddin has been appointed as advisor, while MD Shabir, MD Riazuddin and MD Zahur has been appointed as Secretary Administration, Publicity, Organization and Minority Affairs respectively. In protest against the non-fulfillment of demands of the students of Indira Gandhi National Tribal University, the union of the university has closed the gate of the university indefinitely. The demands of the union include approval of ordinance for setting up regional campus and regional director among others, 90% seat reservation of tribal students, separate budget for the university and termination of the vice-chancellor were other demands. Spokesperson of the union, Helun Hauthang, said despite the state government written assurance has given to them, yet it failed to materialize till today. If the government fails to respond positively to the demands, then the union is ready to launch more intense agitation.
Equity demand Ahanbasi VCC Lotok Picro, Magi Ahanba tenure said the Equity Awabasi Subiang Yang Vida Manina, Masi removed the Wicro, Atopa Equity the Mak Kanbayaba VC Amahapu, written ordinance Huzik Mak cannot implement the Wio, Aduga Equity Udpio, Sig regional campus separate budget Huzik Mak. Implement the Wio Highway. Numit any whom Nigi Manung Sida, Sigi demand my amsi, Paukum Pang Dragadi, student body attestation got Tanaraga, Karita Bayabagi, I would do Tawani. Even Sigi Manung Sida, demands Pang Dragadi, Sigi regional campus, Mutat Picro, Lotok Picro, Equi Pandre Haina, Adu Power Chancellor Payan. Any person who is concerning with these problems in a problems Young Biraga University the Su Aduga Circle the Su demands a Tuba Matam that fulfilled the Vidagadi some close to Tamani Hibison.
State platform of Disabled People's Organization has urged the government to meet their various demands. In connection with this, a press meet was held today at Manipur Press Club. President of the organization, Dr. Sapam Jasovanta, Vice President Chungmi Rangui, All Tribal Blind Association Chandel General Secretary K. Parengkom, All Manipur Disabled and Physical Handicap Development Association General Secretary MD Yunus Khan were also present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, various speakers maintained that the entitled fund for disabled person has been cancelled since last year following the statement from Social Welfare Department that there is no fund for disabled people. They further appealed to the government during the assembly session to allocate funds for disabled people. They also urged the government to draw their attention to meet the necessary requirements in schools for blind people. Speaking on the occasion, MD Yunus Khan said, disabled people play a vital role in the development process of the state or a country. He appealed to the government to extend help at various centers like Hangang Pukpi, Ngariching Living Center, Mission Blind School and other centers. MD Yunus Khan also urged the government to approve a state generalizing agency for National Handicap Finance Development Corporation, framing of a state policy for disabled people and to allow insurance of disabled certificate by primary health center in every district.
Disabled state policy state policy state policy primary health center disabled single road disabled certificate certificate Komakani, disabled equation, Pinava, the Center Hanganding Academy, Sport Academy, Hanganding, Maruba, the Pandam disabled singi, Tawatarangida, Awanapal, the Chief Minister, Amadi, Social Director, Social Minister, Senator Pumi and Sanviraga, Kunya, Ninga, Tonava,
Reserve Bank of India Inter-School Quiz Competition was held at JN Manipuri Dance Academy. The Inter-School Quiz Competition was organized by Guwahati branch of RBI on the theme, A New Initiative in Promoting Financial Literacy. 37 teams from 27 schools took part in the quiz competition. Renowned quiz master of India Gautam Ghosh conducted the competition as quiz master. From today, competition teams for quarter-final have been selected. Speaking in connection with the competition, Regional Director RBI North-East India PK Jena said the competition was conducted at 44 different places of India. For North-Eastern region, the competition was conducted at Imphal, Agartala, Shillong and Guwahati. Semi-final and final round will be conducted at Kolkata and Mumbai respectively. Jena further observed that the quiz competition will be able to bring more knowledge about banking system to the students.
And through this we want that the common masses, especially the school boys and girls, college boys and girls, they should know about the financial sector in general and banking sector in particular, and something about our bank. So just to promote the financial literacy, a part of it is being done as RBI quiz. Each state one outreach program once in a year in which we try to develop one village as a completely banked village. So that will act as an ideal village.
That's all we have for now. Before we end, a look at the headlines once again. Demand for grants for Panchayat, Horticulture and Soil Conservation and Economics and Statistics passed in the State Assembly today. And MLA Bain urges the MLA involved in the case of a KNF cadre taken away from a private hospital to clarify before the House. That's all we have in this bulletin. Stay tuned to ISTV News. From me and my team here, goodbye and thank you for watching ISTV News.